What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigtyme.
Welcome back to you in the basement. We're going to do a little tutorial today about, I don't know if it's much of a tutorial as it is about how I go about mixing my nutrients. It's nothing special. Here we go. This is going to be for early veg, so it's not real strong. This is 5 gallons of water, RO water, bubbled. Got my pH pen. And my ppm meter. Ready to go. First off, we're using general hydroponics, or micro. When you're mixing these nutrients, micro is always the first one to mix. If you mix it after anything else, it tends to lock out, I guess. I don't know the science behind it, but I know you're not supposed to do it, so there you go. Like I said, this is 5 gallons. We're mixing this for an early veg. Which will be 10 milliliters per gallon, 5 gallons, 50 milliliters. But I do half, so it's only going to get 25 milliliters. You never want to mix your nutrients full strength. Keep it safe. Half the nutrients. 25 milliliters. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's 25. This is micro. And you're going to want to mix this in pretty good. I've got a spoon here. You just want to make sure it's mixed in pretty good. So, I think I'm looking for somewhere around I want to say 5 to 700 ppms. So that's what we're shooting for, 5 to 700. I don't want to go over 700. 5 is a good number. So, micro is my first. Then we're going to go with the grow. Floral grow. Let that sit and mix for a few. I don't know if it matters first or second, but I use the grow first or second after the micro, because we're going to use a floral bloom also. But this is calling for, and we're doing an aggressive veg, so this is calling for 3 the chart reads for every one number is 5 milliliters. This has got 3 milliliters here. Here, see if I can get it up there. Right there, aggressive grow for bloom, or for grow, says 3 for every one number. So if there's 1 there, that's 5 milliliters per gallon. Since there's a 3 there, that's 15 milliliters per gallon. Like I said, I have a 5 gallon bucket here. It's my cup out. And 3 times 5 is 15 times 5. You do the math. You figured it out before I did. But I'm only going to use half of that, like I said. So I'm going to 30 just to be safe. Just going to 30. Maybe it's a little above 30, but not much. Right above the 30. Then we're going to put that in there. And you sir. I love this spoon. Thing works out real nice. Makes like a tornado inside with the bubbles. You can just see it just swirl around. Alright. So that was our grow. And next is going to be our bloom. And of course, it's an early veg. You're not going to use a lot of bloom. That's why we use so much of the grow, because we want it to grow. We ain't ready for it to bloom yet. So last but not least, I'm at the end of this. I gotta go get some more. Sure it doesn't call for much. Like I said, right here, if you can see what I'm looking at, where it says aggressive veg, you're gonna come all the way over to bloom. Aggressive veg. See what I see? It looks like 1. So that's 5 milliliters per gallon. And 25, we're gonna do half. 12 milliliters. And there it is. Give or take, it's gotta be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you don't have to do it this way either. Like I said, this is not the only way to do things. This is my way. It's definitely been working out real good for me. Knock on wood, but I have yet to have any kind of deficiencies doing it this way. Alright, so once you get that all together, like I said, you stir, 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 stir. And then what we're going to do is we're going to check our ppm. Like I said, I want somewhere around 500 to 700. Anything higher than that's way too much for vegetation. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Well, let's see those numbers. Let me see. Yeah, see, that's way too high. I mean, it's not way too high, but it's definitely not what I want. So, situation like that. See if we can get away with just adding some more water, which tends to work. It just dilutes the nutrients a little bit, but I think it's going to take a little more than that to get where I want to be. But let's see what we got. You know what? Just because I know I can, I think 1,000 is a good number. It's 1,000 on there, and it's 75 degrees, 74, 75 degrees, so give or take room temperature. And then next, you're gonna check your pH. Usually when you mix this right, your pH comes out pretty good. We're looking about 6. We want to be about 6.2 to 6 to 6.5. This is actually going down. Might have to use a little bit of pH up. Not much, just a little bit. We're sitting about 5.7. So there's no rhyme or reason for the pH up or down. You just got to be careful. Don't go too much. You don't want to use it overboard and have to go up and then down and then up and then down. So give it a minute. Let it see where it's going to get set at. So we're sitting about 5.6. 5.5. So I got a little dropper here. Huh? Alright. I got a little dropper here. It's got full of pH up and down, and same thing, I'm using general hydroponics. pH up and down. Well, this is pH up. And if I mess up too bad, there's pH down. Alright, so we're going to give it a little squirt. It's sitting about 5.5. It hasn't went anywhere from there. Alright, you see how much I put in there? You want to give it a good stir. And it's not moving yet. So, like I said, it's hit or miss. That was quite a bit. You gotta be careful. You don't want to go up too much and have to use your pH down. So yeah, we're gonna give that a minute and let it sit.
Alright, well, I had time to think. We're back here.
Now we'll come right back here.
Pretty much set about 6.0, but we're going to leave it there for now. I've got a 2-gallon water jug here. And I have some older plants that are vegging, that I've been vegging for a while. And I will use 2 gallons of this water to feed them. And then I'll be able to add 2 more gallons to what I have, and that should bring me down to what I need for the other one. So, cross our fingers, this is going to work. No, it should work though. Normally going to work this way. Might have to balance the pH out a little bit more because, excuse me, because I got 2 gallons here. My RO water running there. Yep. That's pretty much stable right there at 6.0. But I do like it just a tad bit higher than that, so. My bigger plants will get the 6.0, and then my smaller plants will probably get the 6.4. I like 6.4. That's a good number. I want a 6.4 Impala. That's probably one of my favorite cars, so yeah, 6.4. That's why we're doing 6.4. That's my favorite car. Cruising car. Favorite cruising car. Other than that, I like a lot of other cars. Almost to 2 gallons down here, so I'll be right back in a minute. Alright, so I got 2 gallons down here. Now I'm missing my 2 gallons up here. You can tell my meter ain't touching the water no more. So, reach over here real quick. I'm gonna end up making a mess. Refill 2 more gallons in there. Let's see if that gives us the reading we want for PMs. It should actually bring our pH up too, about where it should be. The pH. Stir, stir, stir. Don't forget to stir. Now I usually put CalMag in, but I gave it some CalMag the last feeding, so I'm going to skip this one. Let's see what we got. Check that out. Check it out. 650. 650. That's what we like to see. Happy with that. See that? It actually went up to 6.1. And I'm going to keep it at that too. It seems like it's stable there. So, if you have a Blue Labs pH pen or any pH pen, comes with a cap. Anytime you don't have it in water or solution, just make sure you keep your cap on it. Alright, so we have two different solutions here mixed up. Here in a minute, I'm going to go water my ladies and give you a eye lot, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Alright.